Keita Williams, and I'm your favorite success bully. I'm the founder and chief strategist of Success Bully. And a lot of people have asked me, Keita, we don't know what it is you do. And so I think I'm going to give you a quick synopsis by telling you what I don't do. So I'm not a life coach. I am not here to help you find yourself. I'm not here to help you answer questions. Who am I and what do I want? I am not your therapist. So I'm not here to necessarily help you navigate emotional pitfalls and recovery. But I am a professional butt kicker. So my job as your professional butt kicker is to take your goals, break it into small pieces, take those small pieces and turn those into action plans and hold you accountable to get it done. So that's what Success Bully does. So I'm really excited that you're listening because we're starting a new series to inspire you and get you to stay on track in the summer slowdown. It's entitled, hopefully I can get a drum roll for this, The July Jumpstart. I like to title things, so I think it's perfect. My featured guest for the July Jumpstart is the incomparable Sarah Blankinship, CEO of RightSciences and co-founder of CEO Wattage. Sarah has issued a battle cry for all us badass female founders, would-be founders, daydreamers, team builders, and change makers alike. Start the thing. In addition to publicly accepting one of my challenges, to which I am pleased that Sarah has already delivered on her first action item, she shares her inspirational journey from technologist to unintentional entrepreneur. I'm really thrilled to kick this series off with you. Sarah, I would love if you would share a little bit with our listeners about your background and tell us a bit about RightSciences.
Sure. I am so honored to be here. From the moment Keita and I met when we were mentoring other women entrepreneurs, aww, I think we knew we would be having this conversation and many others.
Oh, Sarah.
Hearts, I know, hearts and flowers. So I am a longtime technology nerd. Mm-hmm. So I spent about 20 years in big tech companies, about 15 at Microsoft, 12 or so, and then 3 at Zynga game company down in the Valley. And now I run a branding and licensing biotech company where we specialize in making plants, all plants, into patches that you can wear for wellness and relief.
That is so cool. So then explain to me, what was the catalyst behind your transition from being a technologist to being an entrepreneur?
Yes. So from being technologist to biotech startup entrepreneur, it was an unintentional journey, but one that I'm so glad I'm on. I think it happened for a few reasons. One, I had gone from a big company, Microsoft, to a startup, Zynga. So I'd already gone to a startup and was kind of looking at what that meant from the front lines. And also I'd had a baby, so that's like the ultimate startup, right? You kind of put this thing into the world and see if you can mold it, shape it, and make it a success. So I think those two life factors combined with my mom had a stroke. And so when my mom had a stroke and I was born and raised in Colorado, I went looking for some non-opioid plant-based relief for her. And so I wanted to find some hemp for her or some cannabis. And we were in a state that's legal both medically and recreationally, so it was available to her. But when I went and she was in really bad shape after her stroke, and she'd had a tracheotomy and she'd had left side paralysis. So she couldn't inhale anything and she really couldn't ingest anything. So we didn't want to put anything else into her system. And so I found a transdermal patch maker, and they were turning cannabis into patches. But what I didn't find was a quality product that I would put on her body. So that's how I became an entrepreneur. Is I decided to make a solution for my mom.
Really?
Yes. So I couldn't find anything, like I said, that I would put on her, that I would give her as medicine. It was all kind of dirty and being done in a storage unit. You know, it was sort of all the bad cliches you can realize. So I really wanted to make a laboratory grade, FDA approvable, or any agency approvable a form factor that she knew what she could expect every time.
What are some key learnings that you'd like to share with like first-time entrepreneurs?
Find your network. Relentlessly find that network. Go to the Riveter. Go to EO Accelerator events. Go to meetups. Find your people and then start regularly interacting with those people. That can keep you accountable and scaling, like kind of we've talked about. I would also recommend having that set of priorities that is not about your business, Make sure that you have your life in your headlights too. Like, what are you working on for yourself? I want to write a book this year. So
you can't tell me stuff like that.
I'm telling you. You're my accountability partner. You can't tell me.
Right? Every time I see you, I'm going to follow up on it.
Perfect.
There might be like text messages like, where's the book outline? I put it in my calendar. It's due on the 30th.
Right. That's why I'm telling you. This is, and I would also consider
Public
this
forum.
A place out of my comfort zone. So I'm winning all over the place.
Winning all day today.
Yeah. Find your network, find your friends, keep getting out of your comfort zone and don't give up. Start the thing, first of all. Start the thing.
Start the thing.
Don't give up on the thing. Yeah. And find your friends
stop
to help
writing
you
the PowerPoint. Start the thing. Do the thing.
Yeah. That's what the book might be called.
Start the thing. That is catchy.
Yeah. Hashtag it.
Yeah, and there's got to be like a $sign in the
Ooh,
S.
Nice.
Yeah, I already designed the book cover.
All
Done.
Right, got it.
Done. Someone publish it?
Oh, I've got the publisher.
Hell yeah, why isn't it done?
I just need to write it.
Okay.
I know. I'm telling you. That's why I'm telling you.
Whip out my like, we're going to whip out your calendar and we're going to block out writing times.
End of July. How about we have a draft end of July? We'll just say it.
You've said it.
Okay.
Now it will be.
I'm done. I don't need it. I need to have it out this year, so July, my midpoint. All right.
I love it. Start the thing.
That's right.
You've heard it. Add it to your reading list.
Write the thing. Yeah,
write the thing to start the thing.
Start the thing. Yeah.
So you're an accidental entrepreneur. So can you walk me through that process? It sounds like it would be quite a significant lift when you're talking research and development, finding a space and like bringing something like this to market. What was that like?
Right. So going from technology to biotechnology. So a couple of parallels. I had been in software, so I was used to shipping products, right?
Okay.
So I knew, even though if I didn't know the technology, I could figure out the resources and expertise I needed to get things done. So I found a lab in the Midwest who agreed to help me with this project. I naively thought it would take 6 months, soup to nuts. And it took us about 1.5 years to develop a product that was basically a minimum viable product to put into the market. And upon basically going through that project and going through all the steps, it reaffirmed both that my varied expertise and my varied background had given me all of the skills and problem solving that I needed to solve this challenge or any other.
Interesting. So was there a moment in time where you had that complete freak out between like, oh, this is going to be 6 months, and then it was 18 months to MVP? Mm-hmm. Like, how did you kind of work through that process?
Well, if you've heard about the entrepreneurial trough of despair,
yes.
Spend a lot of time in that. No, so really what I tried to do during that time was build up our network and build up our foundational capabilities. So I enrolled the company in accelerator programs and found advisors, found a CFO, found team members that would help me bring the MVP to life once we got it there. Along the way, I stuck a lot of plant material all over my family and friends. And
patching everyone.
I was patching everyone. Yeah, everyone equal opportunity and patcher. Yes, and I still do that today. Kind of leave a trail of patches. But I realized that I needed to use every day wisely, even if I felt like I was a long way from the end or the finish line.
I'm thrilled that you took time to join us for the July Jumpstart. I hope this inspires you to start the thing. Despite challenges and setbacks with raising VC funding, bootstrapping a business, and navigating the tumultuous waters of a highly regulated and misunderstood industry, Sarah candidly offers a recipe to keep winning. Most importantly, she challenges us all to start the thing. I'm pleased to say I already have Sarah's book outline, and she's on target to deliver her draft by the end of July. To learn more about Right Sciences, check them out online at RightSciences.com. We are produced with love by Large Media, and that's larjmedia.com. Feel free to keep up with my antics and key learnings on Twitter and Instagram at SuccessBully. I'm going through a whole rebrand, so check out my new shiny website at successbully.com. My client roster is nearing capacity, so if you want some one-on-one bullying, please reach out. If you happen to be in Seattle, come on and join me Tuesday, July 11th for my Rule Your Time Work It Shop. We're going to give you tips on staying on top of your time and goal management. I'm Keita Williams.